Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy, Uptempo Gaming, coming back at you with another video. And in today's video, I actually wanted to discuss something. And the reason I'm discussing this is I don't personally do this myself, but I know a lot of people who do, and especially in the area I live in, this is extremely popular. And this has to do with Juuls and E-Cigs. They're being banned for minor use by the FDA, and it's a pretty big thing in my personal opinion, because it is extremely popular nowadays. I don't know why. I think if you do Juuls, you're extremely dirty. I think if you do E-Cigs, you're extremely dirty. I think if you do anything that has to do with tobacco, you're extremely dirty. Especially now in this day and age. Back in the days when they didn't really know as much about the severity of cigarettes and what they can cause, it was more understandable why people would fall into those situations. But when it comes to E-Cigs and Juuls and stuff like that, we know what they can do. We know the consequences and side effects, and people still yet do it, especially even with cigarettes. And I think this isn't a very good thing that people should be doing, especially minors. Though I don't agree with them banning it, simply because I think people should be able to make the choices that they want to make, as long as it only benefits or takes away from themselves and doesn't hurt others. I think people should be able to choose. So if people decide that they want to smoke Juuls or smoke cigarettes, I mean, that's up to them at the end of the day, and that's the choice that they decide to make. So it's not really anybody's place to tell them what they can and cannot do in those situations, particularly. Obviously, if this was something that was hurting more than one person, like if a person was doing it and because they were doing it, it was hurting somebody else, then I will understand. But this is only hurting themselves, so I think it's up to them whether they want to do it or not. But I'm just read off of the FDA Twitter. This is where I saw it at. Amid the epidemic levels of youth e-cigarette use and the popularity of certain products among young people, FDA today finalized an enforcement policy on unauthorized flavored cartridges based e-cigarette most used by youth. I think this is my problem with the law in particular. It's extremely hypocritical. So they're gonna ban only flavors used by minors. So I think it's gonna be E-Cigs are not gonna be available to minors. It's still gonna be available to obviously adults, but they're just gonna ban all the flavors like blueberries and flavors of cereal and stuff like that, which I think is very hypocritical. If you're gonna ban it all. Don't just choose a particular one and decide to ban that particular one. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's completely unfair, by the way, and very, like I said, hypocritical. So let's keep on moving on with this. Youth are using e-cigarettes at an alarming level. I do agree, because like I said, I live in a very, very populated area, and I see people all the time using Juuls and stuff like that. Me personally, I've never even thought about doing it. I've never thought about doing E-Cigs. Like I said, I think if you do that, you're extremely dirty, and that's a very bad looking thing. It doesn't look cool. You look like a douchebag. But cartridge-based products represent a majority of the products reportedly used at their usual brand, and also the data underscores that youth are particularly attracted to e-cigarettes and flavors like fruit and mint. I do agree. Nobody's gonna get fucking cigarette flavored E-Cigs and cigarette flavored Juuls. I think it's gonna be, they're going for the fruits, they're going for the flavors, they're going for the the ones that taste like cereal and soda, and I don't even know. Like I said, personally, I don't do E-Cigs, so I don't know all the flavors out there, blueberry, stuff like that. But like I said, it's hypocritical, and you could tell why people should be angry. I don't think people should be angry at them banning Juuls for minors. I think they should, honestly. I think what people should be mad about is the unfairness of the situation, where they're banning flavors and making them not available to everybody. I think minors should just be banned from using Juuls and E-Cigs, And I think that they should just make it so it's only available to adults. It's that simple. You don't have to ban all the flavors. Why ban flavors? That's stupid. Especially if people are already addicted to the act of doing it. People have to understand addiction is not only just the chemicals located in the E-Cigs and the Juuls. It's about the pleasure of doing it, the feeling. All that stuff can become very addictive to people. So if you just ban the flavors, that's not really gonna stop people from wanting to do it. I think they should have just kept the flavors and just stopped minors from using it. And then I hear people complain about that, less people are dying. I'm an advocate person of believing that you should stop something before it even happens. So if there's a chance that people can die from doing Juuls, if there's a chance for people to get sick from it, I think you should stop it before it happens. Why wait until somebody dies to enforce a law? To me, that's just ridiculous. So these are all just my personal opinions. Sorry, like I don't do any double takes. I do everything first try when I make videos. So I'm not writing any of this stuff down. So I used to I like to stay quiet for a quick second just to regain my thoughts. But like I was saying, Juuls, like I said, should become down to a personal choice, because it is only affecting the people who are doing it. I think banning it for overall use by anybody is unfair to a certain degree. Obviously, I don't think minors should be doing it at all in general, but like I said, it's come down to a choice. If people decide they want to do it, then people are going to decide they want to do it. It's just that simple. It's not going to solve anything by trying to ban it. People are still going to be able to get it. And banning just the flavors is ridiculous to me. This is probably one of the most dumbest enforcement of the laws that I've ever seen. It's absolutely ridiculous. But either way, I'm just gonna wrap up the video here. I don't want to drag it on way too long. I hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay in the background. By the way, the reason I keep on using Black Ops 4 in the background is because I have a lot of backed up gameplay for it, so I'm just trying to empty it out before I get rid of it. And it's your boy Uptempo Gaming. Let me know what you think about Juuls and the effects that they have, whether they should be banned or they should be left up to the person doing it. And I hope you like and subscribe for future videos. I will be posting every single day, so expect a video tomorrow if you do. And I'm out. Peace, guys.